I would tell you how I feel about you, but God is listening.
Oh, I think it's quite well known that I don't enter most things with the blessings of any party. I think it's quite well known. Anybody who's following my political career knows very, very keenly that I am the only unbought and unbossed politician. And I mean that literally. And I think that you have to recognize that because I am not white, and because I'm not a male, that I am not going to get the blessings of the power structure in this country. So I think we're fooling ourselves when that question is asked of me in terms of whether I'm going to get their blessings. Of course I'm not going to get their blessings.
Why am I being apprehended?
I'm giving you a long order. I'm going to drag you out of here.
So you're going to drag me out of my own car?
Get out of the car!
And then you
I will light you up. Get out!
Wow.
Now!
Wow.
Get out of the car!
For a failure to signal. You're doing all of this for
Get over there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, let's take this to court. Let's do
Go
it.
ahead.
For a failure signal. Yep, for a failure signal.
Get off the phone.
Oh, let's go.
Get off the
I'm not
phone.
on the phone. I have a right to
Put your
court.
phone
This is my
down.
property.
Put your phone down.
Your congregation awaits.
We were not. She's not. I'm not.
Your congregation needs you. You will speak none of this.
The congregation stand for a moment of devotion. When the world brings you to your knees, that's the best time to pray. We kneel to grieve. We kneel to propose. We kneel to rest, and we kneel to pay our respect. We kneel to pray, and we kneel to beg for mercy.
Yes.
I knelt once. The scab on my black skin is fresh white pus oozing out screams of queens raped on plantations and kings broken with the pen stroke of Willie Lynch. To be honest, I haven't the spirit to kneel alone again. So will you kneel with me, my brother? My account is overdrawn, and I've used all my prepayments to call on God. And there may be a disconnect. Now, they may fool some of the people some of the time, but they can't fool all the people all of the time. Amen. Can I get a hallelujah? Hallelujah!
Freeze!
Oh, God.
I would tell you how I feel about you, but God is listening. My soul isn't worth this conversation. I promised you the world, but gave you a whole constellation of this celestial sorcery. I'm not your mother. My womb owes no favors. My kitchen ain't your full-service restaurant, yet I was nice enough to learn how you like your eggs. Scrambled with cheddar and coffee, 2 sugars, no milk, with your black ass. The least you could have done is say thank you, or done the dishes, or bought groceries for the Frigidaire. Guess I'm a little too country. But didn't your mama teach teach you to wipe your feet before entering somebody's home? Don't be bringing your baggage across this threshold unless you're planning us a pilgrimage. Matching luggage even. Then we can mix and match our trade secrets during tour du jour. But I haven't the time. I didn't come here to preach. Hell, I ain't come at all. You couldn't be farther away from me than when we are laying next to each other. This is a mere memory of my last visit. The greatest blessings and deepest curse bestowed upon women is our ability to forgive without an apology or even a hint of remorse for those who escape without punishment. But where's my get back? I've grown hoarse from waking up from nightmares that are only daydreams of our reality. Through it all, remain faithful, singing hymns that act as a knight in shining armor against the darkness of all the hymns, fathers, brothers, uncles, cousins, who only make it harder for future wives. The reason why I never wanted to wear a midriff or a short skirt or speak my opinion too loud for fear that he may hear. The reason why girls sit together, knees drawn together like magnets, and why boys are bipolar, expressing love through hateful actions, open palms, open legs, fisting and thrusting, anything but embracing, for fear of being called soft, for that equates to impotence, and who doesn't want to stand erect as statues of slave owners, pedophiles, rapists, and murderers, only to be revered as statesmen, leaders, men, because boys will be boys. Mothers, lock up your sons. No, seriously. Bind them up and teach them early so that they become men that protect and not project. Stop emasculating our sons by taking away their tears. Ejaculation should not be the only acceptable means of purge from their bellies. Teach them to laugh. Teach them to cry. Teach them to love. Teach them to say, I'm sorry. Teach them that silence can also mean no. But most importantly, teach them that their penises ain't God's gift to the world, because if it were, they'd be able to carry a baby in it for 9 months.